Hey guys, it's Megan, and today I'm going to talk about names that begin with the letter C. I'm doing this with each letter of the alphabet. I already did A and B, and C is so much fun because there are so many good names that begin with the letter C. I had a really hard time narrowing down my list of C names, so I apologize in advance. I know I'm going to miss someone's name, or a name they love, or a name of, your sibling or best friend, but please comment down below and let me know what your favorite C names are, or if there's one that you think really should have made the list that I missed. So that said, I'm going to go ahead and get started and talk about girls' names that begin with the letter C. In the top 10 right now in the US, there's one girl's name, and that is Chloe. Chloe is number 10 here in the US, so it's pretty popular and common. And then I'm going to now tell you 10 of my favorite names for girls that begin with the letter C. I thought that I wouldn't like as many as I do because I tend to like K's instead of C's, but oh yeah, I found plenty. So here are 10 that I like, ranked 10 to 1. Number 10 is Camille, or you might like Camilla better. Camille is the name of my little cousin, my youngest cousin, and she goes by Camille, which I think is really sweet. In lots of cultures, actually, Camille is a male's name, not a female name. Camille is French. It means young ceremonial attendant, and it is number 240 in popularity. Camilla with an A instead of an E is number 458 in popularity, so it's a little less popular with the Camilla instead of Camille. Number 9 is Cassia. Cassia, I think, has a really cool ring to it. It's Greek, it's a botanical name, and it means cinnamon. I often recommend this name to people who want something a little bit different, but not like too strange, and I think it's easy to spell and say, and you can use like Cass or Cassie and some of those kind of cute nicknames. Number 8 is Cordelia. Cordelia is a name that's long been on my guilty pleasures list. It's Latin and Celtic in background. It means heart, and it also means daughter of the sea. I think it sounds really regal and romantic, kind of. It sounds very much like a character name, though, to me. Number 7 is Carina. Carina is Italian. It means little dear one, which I think is such a precious little meaning. I wouldn't pick a name just by its meaning, but I do appreciate when names I like have beautiful little meanings. Number 6 is Carys. Carys is Welsh, and it means love. It's actually my neighbor's name. I think it's so fresh and cool. What's her name? Catherine Zeta-Jones has a daughter named Carys, and I think it just sounds really fresh and, yeah, modern. Number 5 is Cora, and I debated if I wanted to talk about Cora or Coralie or Coraline, so I'm going to talk about them all. Cora is Greek, it means maiden, and it's number 204. Coralie, however, if you just add L-I-E at the end, is not in the top 1,000, and but it is getting a lot of attention. I know a lot of people that love baby names love Cora and Coralie. I think Cora is just stunning. It's a beautiful name. It's yeah. I also like Coraline, which I know a lot of people like as well. I just don't like the association to the children's book and movie Coraline, but I do like names that end in line, so I picked Cora out of those 3, but I still wanted to give them all a shout out. Number 4 is Clara. Clara is just pretty. It's Latin. It means bright and clear. It is number 151 in popularity. It's an old-fashioned name, really making a comeback, similar to Claire, which is number 50. Number 3 is Charlotte. I had to talk about this name. It's a family name for me. It's French. It's a feminization of the name Charles, which means free man, and it's number 27 in popularity, but it is growing. I can definitely see this being a top 10 name in the next couple years, and it's just timeless and lovely. There are so many cute nicknames for Charlotte. I love Lottie. Charlie's cool. Carly. I could keep going, but yeah, it's a beautiful, just timeless classic name, which is my style for girls, definitely. Number 2 is Caroline. Caroline, like I said, I like names that end in line. It's another French feminization. It's of the name Carolus, which comes from Charles. It means free man, and it is number 87 in popularity. It's the name of one of my childhood friends, so that kind of makes it sweet to me. Number 1 is Colette. I love the name Colette. I don't know that I'd use it, but I do really like it. I knew a little girl named Colette, and she went by Coralie, which I know it's not everyone's style, but I thought it was really cute. Colette, it just sounds so feminine and like beautiful. It's a French diminutive of the name Nicole, and it means victory of the people. Here are 10 more girls' names that didn't make my top 10 list, but I wanted to mention them because I thought that they were cool or popular or neat. So yeah, number 10 is Claudia or Claudia, depending on where you're from and how you want to say it. It's a Latin feminization of the name Claude or Cloud, and it means lame, not the best meaning. It is number 609. I've met really nice Claudias in my life. Number 9 is Cheyenne. Cheyenne doesn't sound like it could have a C beginning if you didn't know, but it does. It's a Sioux name, and Sioux's a Native American tribe in North America, and it means people of a different language. It also, Cheyenne sounds really like Southern to me, I don't know, or like Southwestern. What do you think? Number 8 is Carmen. Carmen is a Spanish variation of caramel or caramel, and it means garden. It is number 349. Number 7 is Calista, which I've also seen this pronounced Calista. I'm gonna say it Calista because I think that's just what I'm used to. Calista is Greek, and it means most beautiful. Number 6 is Cambria. Cambria is a place name. It is number 926 here in popularity, so barely in the top 1,000. I went to school with a girl named Cambria, and I thought it was such a cool, unique name. There are many places named Cambria, but particularly there's one in California that is just so beautiful, and I've been there a couple times, and that's what it reminds me of, like road trips and a really beautiful place. Number 5 is Clementine. Clementine is French feminization of the Latin name mild and merciful. A lot of people I know love this name. It reminds me of like Clementine cuties, the little like oranges, but yeah, I think it is a cool name. Number 4 is Christiana. Christiana, I was debating like, should I put Christina, Christine, Christabel, and I went with Christiana because I felt like one of those names that means Christian should be on this list. So Christiana is Christian name. It means follower of Christ. Number 3 is Cassidy. Cassidy is Irish. It means curly haired, and it is number 283 in popularity. And again, you can use Cass or Cassie for it, or just Cassidy. Number 2 is Cecilia. Cecilia, I was also going to put Cecile or Celia. I was going to put Celia, yeah. So, but I like Cecilia just a wee bit better. It's Latin. It's a feminization of the name Cecil, and it means blind one. So not the best meaning, but I think Cecilia is kind of nice, and you can use like names like Cece. Number 1 is Corinne. Corinne, I was also thinking Carina, but since I used Carina in my other ones, I thought I'd go for Corinne. Corinne, all the Corinnes I've known have gone by like Corey. It's a French variation of the name Carina. It means maiden, and it is number 797 in popularity. So that's it for the ladies. Now let's talk about the guys. So my top 10 for boy C names. Number 10 is Colton. Colton is very like just on trend, I think, here in North America. It's an English name. It means from coal or dark town, and it's number 65, and you can use the nicknames Colt or Cole, which are both popular. Number 9 is Court. I know it's not everyone's flavor. It's lower on my list. Like I said, it's number 9. I know some people like Cortland. I just kind of like Court by itself. It's German, and it means brave. Number 8 is Carter. Carter is an English occupational name. It's also a surname. Surname names are popular, as are occupational names. So it's right on trend. It means transporter of goods by cart. Number 7 is Caledon. Caledon is an Irish place name from Caledonia, and it means hard, rocky land. Caledon is just not that common here, and I think it sounds really cool. Number 6 is Conrad. Conrad, it used to remind me of like Conrad the Barbarian, but I know a Conrad who's just the most delightful person, and it's a German name. It means brave counsel, and I think it's just kind of a really cool name. It sounds like I don't think I'd use it, but it's a really cool like character name for someone that's interesting. I don't know. Number 5 is Camden. Camden is getting really popular. It's a favorite name this year among celebrities. A couple of celebrities have had little Camdens, and I think it's a fresh kind of twist on the name Cameron, and they're both surname names. Camden is Scottish. It means winding valley, and it is number 160 in popularity, but I definitely see this name on the rise. Number 4 is Callum. Callum is Scottish. It means dove. I like the nickname Cal. I think it's kind of fun, and it is number 810 in popularity, so still not too popular. Number 3 is Caleb. Caleb I used to really love when I was a teenager. It's Hebrew, it means God's devotion, and it's pretty popular. It's number 32 here in the US. Number 2 is a name you might not have heard of. It's Colgan. I went to school with a boy named Colgan. He's the only person I know with this name. There's not a lot of like research in my baby name books, or not a lot of information on my research. Excuse me, I'm getting all tongue-tied at the end. Sorry. But he went by Cole, but I just thought Colgan was kind of a neat twist on the name. So Cole by itself is an English name. It means swarthy, coal black, and it is number 102. Colgan, however, is not in the top 1,000. Number 1 is a name that's in my top like 5 names for boys of like all time, and it's Connor. And I do like the ER ending more than the OR. I have no idea, because usually I like more traditional spellings. It's an Irish name. It means lover of hounds. With this spelling, it is number 201, but with the more traditional OR spelling in popularity, it's number 54. Here are 10 more boys' names that I thought were worth mentioning. Number 10 is Cullen. Cullen you might recognize as the surname for the vampire family in Twilight. It is Irish. It means handsome lad, and it is number 471 in popularity. Number 9 is Cobalt. Cobalt, I always want to say Cobalt and put like an L in there when there is no L in there. It's a color and nature name. Number 8 is Casper. I used to think this name wasn't usable because of Casper, like the friendly ghost, but I don't know how much like people new or like younger generations really know that as a name. It's a Persian name. It's also a Dutch form of the name Jasper, and it means treasurer. Number 7 is Colin. Colin always reminds me of Colin Craven from The Secret Garden. Yeah. And it's an Irish, Scottish, and Gaelic name. It means young creature. It also means pup. And yeah, it is number 378 in popularity. Number 6 is Cormac. Cormac is an Irish surname. It means tree trunk. You can use the nickname Corey or Mac. Yeah, I just thought it was kind of unusual and different. Number 5 is Callaway. Callaway is Irish from a Latin name. It's also known a lot as a surname. It means pebbly place. Number 4 is Cody. Cody's a name going down in popularity. It sounds really youthful and sporty to me. It's English. It means helpful. It also means pillow, and it is number 175 in popularity. Number 3 is Cooper. Cooper is an English occupational name. It's also a surname name, which you kind of see like the pattern of these names. Surname names, occupational names, very popular. It means, Cooper means barrel maker, and it's number 83 in popularity. Number 2 is Chase. I know a really adorable little boy named Chase. It's French, it means to hunt, and it is number 77 in popularity. And then number 1 is Clark. Clark is another surname name that I think is really kind of fresh and cool sounding. It's English, it means scribe, secretary, clerk, and scholar, kind of like what you'd think of a clerk being, and it is number 616 in popularity. So those are my sea names. I would really love to hear what your favorite sea names are. If you've done a video similar to this, let me know so that I can go check it out and see what names you like. Otherwise, comment down below what names you like. If you want to do a video like this, or just saying like some of your favorite names that are sea, leave it as a video response. All these names will be listed down below, as well as my Facebook. It's an interactive page, it's not a like page, so that I can talk about names and name articles and things. Yeah, so I hope that you will friend me and leave me a comment and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.